Welcome or welcome back to Space Cowboy. Bethesda have had one hell of a month so far. April has been absolutely phenomenal, with sales of all of the Fallout games going through the roof. It has been so damn cool. I'm loving my Twitter timeline at the moment. It is just Fallout obsessed, and I love it. I'm all here for it. I finished the series, absolutely loved it. I thought it was brilliant. Loads of cool stuff in there. A few little bits that were a bit, meh, but overall, it was brilliant and I enjoyed it. I was thinking of doing a sort of review, but that's not really something I do, so I didn't know how well it'd work. But today we're here to talk a little bit about Starfield. Yep, that's right, because Starfield hasn't been forgotten. On April the 18th, Todd Howard did an interview with Jonathan Nolan and IGN. And it was a brilliant interview. The link to the full thing will be in the description down below. I would highly recommend going and watching it. It is around about 25 minutes long, and it's really cool. Lets you in on some insights of the show, and obviously there's been a little bit of controversy around New Vegas and the timeline. Todd Howard puts that to rest in his words, and it's brilliant. It's really, really interesting to see how they wanted things to play, and there was also some Starfield news in there. Now, if you are a fan of Starfield, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel. Stick around for much more Starfield and Bethesda-related content. We do have a Fallout 76 video coming soon. I was planning on making one last week, but unfortunately, I couldn't get into Fallout 76. For some reason, it wouldn't let me log in, so I had to uninstall it, re-download it, and then my internet shat itself. So, yeah, that will be coming hopefully tomorrow or Tuesday. But when it comes to Starfield, as I mentioned in my previous video, it feels like it has been forgotten. There's been no capitalization on Bethesda's name when it comes to Starfield with the Fallout show. Obviously, all eyes are on their studio at the moment, all of their social feeds, even the Bethesda one, not just all of the Fallout stuff. So they could have put some decent stuff out relating to Starfield as well and letting people know, hey, we've got another game as well. It is cool, it's fun, it's enjoyable, which it is, it's all of those things. But Todd Howard did put our minds to rest when he was asked this question, and he gave a pretty good answer.
Todd, I want to switch gears a little bit and ask more about the games. We obviously know that Fallout 5 is in the works, but you have said in the past that the plan is Elder Scrolls 6 and then Fallout 5. Is that still the plan, or is there any chance that could change based on the interest from the show?
I'm going to avoid putting dates on anything. I've learned that the hard way. So obviously, our focus as far as new development right now is Elder Scrolls 6, but that doesn't mean that we're not making plans for other things. We're still doing a lot of work, obviously, on Fallout 76. And we see the community, so many people going into that game and kind of rediscovering it, and just so happy with where that game is at. And it really does. And I mean, this has one of the best communities in all of gaming. Like, surprisingly, it's like a very, very nice apocalypse. And we're doing a lot of Starfield work as well. So we have some really good updates that are, going to get announced soon for that game. So a lot going on here.
So we could be seeing a new update pretty damn soon. I'm hoping we get to see one within the next few weeks. That should line up with their 6-week schedule. That is on the full release of the update, not the beta release of the update. So I did have a little bit of confusion when they first released the updates, because they said it was going to be a 6-week update schedule, but it was a little bit longer. But it seems like they're going to be going off of the original, the official update, so when it drops on Xbox and on PC. So the beta one, I think, is just something they'll push out there for a little bit. Everybody can have a little bit of a play and a test, and then once it releases, that 6-week mark starts to sort of kick in. I don't know if they'll hold that on for very long, though, because it does seem like we're not getting too much at all at the moment. I would have liked to have seen something sooner. Now, when it comes to Shattered Space, we still don't have no news on that. And the Creation Hub, which is the mod support, I believe, there's no news on that either. So what's happening is yet to be seen. I do hope that we find some news within the next few weeks regarding the Shattered Space DLC. That for me is something that I'm eagerly awaiting, and they did say it would be around the start of 2024, but we are already almost 5 months into 2024. And we've got no Creation Club, we've got no Shattered Space news at all. As mentioned in a previous video, I do think that they released The game did a load of work on Shattered Space, and then the community didn't respond in the best way to some aspects of the game, so they decided to change that and mix up how they did the Shattered Space DLC. That is the only thing that I'm thinking when it does come to the massive delay that we're seeing. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. What do you guys think? Are you excited for the future of Starfield, or are you putting it in the back burner now because of all the Fallout goodness that we've seen so far? I know myself, I'm definitely into both, pretty much balls deep into all things Fallout and Starfield at the moment. I'm very excited. I play a lot of Fallout 4 in my spare time, and we're going to be covering a lot of it when the update drops on the 25th of this month. So if that sounds good to you, subscribe to the channel and stick around for much more Bethesda content. I know it's a shorter one than usual. Hopefully we get some more news relatively soon. I've been Cowboy, you've been awesome. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.